Good day and welcome back to the Family Cyber Clinic. This week we are going to be showing you how to track your young one when they have left on a visit into town and you just want to keep tabs on their location as precisely as possible. And all this without the need for a paid mobile application. This is totally free. And I felt that it would be useful for many on the platform to know exactly how to do this. Now, you can do this on an Android phone. Yes, an Android phone. I don't have one to show you, but you can do it and you soon find out why. And you can also do it on an iPhone. And the reason why you can do it on both platforms is because you are going to use Google Maps. As you know, Google Maps is a default map application on the Android or the Google platform. And I also have Google Maps on my iPhone, which I'm going to use to do the demo or the demonstration. Okay, so I'm going to go to the iPhone. Now, understand this important disclaimer. We are not encouraging monitoring of our young ones without dialogue. So as a parent, as a mom or a dad, if you're going to be monitoring the whereabouts of your teen or your young one, let there be a discussion. Okay? So we are encouraged that there has to be a discussion so that it's informed and it's not like we're sneaking on them or we want to, mess up with we mess up with them or mess. Yeah, we don't want to do that, okay? So this is informed. There's a discussion. Mom and dad want to know where you are when you are away in town or in the city. Once you've come back and all that's done, we turn it off. Simple as, okay? So I think the moment you establish those ground rules, you'll find that you have your young one cooperate with you more because it's from a place of love, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do this on the iPhone. So you have to assume you're doing this demo or tutorial. You're doing what I'm doing now on your child's phone. Or indeed, if they're savvy enough, they can do it whilst you monitor that they're doing it well. But ultimately, it has to be on the phone you want, whose location you want to share. Got that right, okay? So we're assuming that I'm on that iPhone now, okay? So I'll go to the iPhone. And on the iPhone, you have to go to where your Google Map app is located, okay? And mine is located here. So I go to Google Maps, click on it, and it opens up as you can see. Now there's, on the top right, there's a picture, an icon, an avatar we call it, that you have to click on, that where you have the L button or L letter there. So I'm clicking on that top right, and the list that comes out or comes up shows on the fourth on that list an item called location sharing. So you click on location sharing and this happens. So ultimately, on your child's phone, when you share the location, you can see where they are, and you can even share content with them across the Google platform. But ultimately, this is just to know where they are. And we will not be able to do a real-time demo per se because I'm in the same place, same room. So that's not going to be useful. But ultimately, all you need to do on that phone is click share location. The blue button. If you click share location, you're going to have things come up. Things like battery life, how long do you want to share the real-time location for, and then the contact. So ultimately, the battery life, the importance of that is, of course, if they're traveling away, they need to have juice. So if their battery life is running low, you have to tidy that up very quickly Don't leave without either a battery pack that you can carry, that she or he can carry, or at least have it fully charged. Okay, so that will address the battery thing. And then you have contacts. So in there, you will be able to select your contact, you the parent, whether you're the husband, the dad, or the mother. Your contact should show up there. Okay, and then you have the how long do you want to share it for. So for the 1 hour may not be enough for a trip into London from where you live, perhaps. Okay, so you want it to be longer. Unfortunately, there's no option to increase that, but there is an option which is quite useful, which is until you turn this off, which allows it to stay on. And that's the option I will have you choose. So you select until you turn this off, and then you obviously select the number or contact that you want to use. Okay, and at the moment I don't have one that I can communicate with, which will mean this is where I'll stop this tutorial. Okay, not that this is where it ends, but ultimately when you select, let's say you select the item, you just have to click on the share button and it will share your location with that contact. So with you, the parent. Okay, this is crucial, obviously, because I'm going to cancel it because it's not useful to go any further. But ultimately, this is very useful for those who don't want to, who want to monitor, I should say, start with a positive, who want to monitor their kids whilst they're away in town having fun. So there's an eye on them, you know, just an eye. And it's not an eye checking to see what they're doing. No, you've already established those ground rules. Ultimately, this is just to know where they are, how much battery life they have for as long as they're out. So there's always someone that has an overview or oversight over where you are. Have you gotten there? Those questions that I know parents ask. Pick up the phone and you're asking. You can use this as a very easy way to have a non-intrusive communication with your young one. So you just know they've arrived, because you will know, as I said, this information is as real time, as precise as possible. So if they say they're going to the O2, on your Google Maps, you'll see an icon that hovers over the O2. So you know that they're there, okay? Maybe at our Q&A this month, I may demo this so you can see it really happen. And that way you can get a feel of how powerful this is, okay? It was a video I wanted to share last week, but I didn't have the time to do so. But yeah, we've got it today, and I hope that this finds some use for you, especially parents who want to do this, because it's useful, okay? As long as it's for the right reasons, it's very useful, okay? In the days and times that we're in, it's super useful. So we're not using it to sneak on them. We just need to find out whether they've gotten to where they've gotten to. And at some point, we switch off and just go back and see if they're still there. And if we need to speak to them, of course, we can also call them on the phone. But ultimately, it just gives you a non-intrusive way of finding out where or if your child has arrived at their destination. Okay? I hope this has been useful to you. If it has, give a like if this content has been useful, and share it with friends and family. I've been your host, Lawrence Idem. Until next week, God bless and goodbye.